Hey, what's up everyone? Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I have with me the Klaken J147. So I got a couple of Klaken knives in. They reached out to me and they said, Sam, we want you to do some reviews on it. We want you to hard use these knives. We want to get into the market on Amazon for budget knives. We're not necessarily a budget company. We have some really cool high-end knives, but we want to try and explore getting into the $20 to $30 range instead of the $300+ range for really high-end stuff. And so they said they think that these knives will perform as good as $50 to $70 knives. So they sent me them and said test them out, and we're here to prove that. So this is just going to be an overview video. We will follow this up with a hard use video to see how this performs. But let's get into this thing here. So the J137 has these really nice G10 jade colored scales on it. Very nice gripping texture on here. Good chamfered edges off of here. Looks like an aluminum pivot collar on this. Reversible pocket clip. Appears to be T8 hardware on here. T6 on the actual pocket clip though. It is a flipper only. It has a G10 back spacer on here with a lanyard loop in here as well. Stainless steel liners which are nested. So let's get into it here. And you have a painted black D2 blade drop point. Here's the Klaken logo, D2 right there. Very, very nice. Thin flat grind on here. The edge on this thing is silly sharp. I mean, absolutely hair-popping sharp. It's ridiculous. So very, very nice quality coming out. Lockup on this thing is rock solid. Not a shake, shimmy, or move on this. Very, very solid. So outstanding. And the clip is a deep carry pocket clip stainless steel as well. So let's give some measurements here. We're looking at 8.27 inches overall. We're looking at a 3.54 inch blade, and it weighs 3.92 ounces. We'll do some size comparisons. This is the Wixco Skort, and we're going to look at it next to this, and we are there. And then we are going to look at it next to a Demko 80 20.5, so it is the same size as a Wixco Skort. So good full size knife on that. And then we'll put it next to the EMP EDC Relative. And we're going to put it next to my very own Gracchus. And it is Gracchus size. It is a little bit bigger, probably a 1/16 of an inch bigger than the Gracchus. And it's a bit bigger than the Relative, probably 1/4 of an inch or so. So good full size knife for sure. Most definitely not massive, but definitely a good size. So let's talk about ergos. Ergos in hand, I'm giving a 4-finger grip here. And I have plenty of space here. I've got double XL hands, choke back position, or choke up position. There's no finger choil or anything up here, so these are the two positions you pretty much can get into, is pretty much right here. Thumb out, comfortable, no issues whatsoever, no pinch points, no hot spots. I do feel the pocket clip, but the pocket clip is not hurting me in any way, shape, or form. I just feel it there. So we'll find out when we're doing hard use as to whether or not this pocket clip will affect me in any way. But in its current position like this, I just know it's there. That's all. I did notice that there is no jimping on the spine, zero zilch and nada. So that is something that I would like to see changed. And then the choil here, it looks like there's not much of a sharpening choil. It's more like a little nudge here. I would like to see a little bit more of a higher choil come up a little bit right here. You know, just coming up here, that will give some more life to the blade. But again, it is a $22.99 knife, so we're not going to split hairs here, but these are nice to haves, would likes, and if I'm going to nitpick, I'm going to point them out. So let's talk about this pocket clip. Well, actually, before we do that, let's talk about the action. Okay, the action's on bearings. So very, very good. Flipper only on this one. Shake closed, but very smooth action on this knife. No issues whatsoever with the action. I would say that I do wish that there was another deployment method. I would say that this has plenty of life out here on the blade to put a thumb stud right here. It would be beautiful to have a thumb stud or something like that to get here. If I were to do anything, I'd say I would modify this knife, put a thumb stud right there. The action on this thing is really, really good. It's very, very smooth, and I think this would be an outstanding knife with a thumb stud. But this is, again, it's $22.99, and I'm splitting hairs here, but it's a want, not a necessity thing. There are plenty of flipper only knives out there, so I'm not beating this up for it, just saying what I would like. So, okay, let's talk about the pocket clip. So the pocket clip is a bent pocket clip. We all know that these things work outstanding. They're a no frills clip. They work the way they're supposed to work. They're nothing fancy. They're not supposed to be, but we're going to test it out just to be thorough, because we always do. So for those of you new to the channel, this is a medium thickness pair of jeans. I'm going to take the knife, put it in the pocket, see how easy that clip is to slide into that pocket, how good the retention is on this clip while in pocket, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges or seams of this pocket. Let's get into it here. We're going to slide this in, no problem, barely any pressure. It disappears pretty far into the pocket. Because of the shape of the handle, it does stick out maybe an eighth of an inch or so, just a little nub, but it's a deep carry clip, so it is far in the pocket there. No problems whatsoever. Very good retention. You can see it's moving the pants. The knife is staying put, and then coming out of the pants is just as easy as going in. It's an excellent clip. It's a bent pocket clip, exactly what you expect out of a bent pocket clip. So no issues at all whatsoever with that. The bent pocket clips, they just work, and they work well. They're just not, you know, beautiful, fancy milled titanium pocket clips. They're just no frills. So yeah, excellent knife. Excellent knife, good quality, and for 23 bucks, really good quality. I would definitely say well worth it from that perspective. Obviously, I haven't tested it physically yet to see how it performs, but feeling it, you can tell that this is a strong knife. This is going to perform well. I think this is going to perform really, really well. It's got a nice edge on it. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's D2 steel, so it's a good steel on here. It's not going to, you know, be terrible or anything like that. And I'll bet you it sharpens up real well also. So anyhow, that's what I got for you today, folks. So do me a favor, let me know what you think on this thing. Do you like this knife, and would you want to check this thing out for 23 bucks? If you do, I've got a link in the description. I want you all to go and check it out. It brings you to the Amazon page. Check one of these out. It's 23 bucks. Not anything crazy. Definitely worth taking a gamble on it for $23. Pretty cool knife for 23 bucks in my opinion. So check it out. Go to that link and go get yourself one of these. If you are not part of the Wyvern Kodiak family, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Okay, follow us. We would love to have you. We go live on Wednesday nights, live in the Dragon's Lair. Come join us there. Check out our website at wyvernkodiak.com, and then check out our Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. So we are all over the place. Join us, check us out. We really appreciate it. Definitely check out Klaken Knives. They're doing some really cool stuff for a really good price, and I think you all would love it. Anyhow, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this video and you all have a fantastic day.